How do event objectives guide post-event evaluation? Imagine planning an event and then wondering if it actually achieved what you set out to do. That's where understanding how event objectives shape your post-event review comes in. When you start with clear goals before the event, it makes measuring success much easier afterward. These goals could be anything from increasing brand awareness, boosting sales, educating attendees, or reaching a specific number of participants. Setting these objectives early on gives you a roadmap to follow. During the post-event evaluation, these objectives act like a checklist. You look at whether each goal was met or not. For example, if your goal was to increase social media engagement, you check how many new followers or interactions you gained. If the goal was to generate leads, you analyze how many new contacts or inquiries came from the event. This focus helps you avoid wasting time on irrelevant data and keeps your review targeted. Objectives also guide what kind of data you collect. If your goal was to improve attendee satisfaction, you gather feedback through surveys or comment cards. If you wanted to measure attendance, you track registration numbers and actual turnout. Collecting the right data means you can make meaningful comparisons between what you hope to achieve and what actually happened. Looking at the outcomes in relation to your objectives helps identify what worked well and what didn't. Maybe your marketing brought in more attendees than expected, or perhaps the content was less engaging than planned. Recognizing these strengths and weaknesses helps you plan better for future events. You can adjust your strategies, improve logistics, or refine your messaging based on what the evaluation reveals. The insights from this process also guide future planning. If you see that certain tactics didn't meet your objectives, you can change them. For example, if social media efforts didn't lead to more engagement, you might try different platforms or messaging next time. These lessons learned become part of your ongoing improvement cycle. Communicating results to stakeholders is another key role of objectives. When you show how the event met its goals, it builds trust with sponsors, partners, and team members. Clear data and specific achievements make your case stronger and justify the resources invested. Finally, setting objectives and evaluating against them creates a cycle of continuous growth. Each event becomes a chance to learn and do better. By focusing on what you wanted to accomplish, your post-event review becomes a practical tool for making smarter decisions and delivering more successful events in the future. This approach keeps your planning efficient, your resources well used, and your events consistently more impactful.